Hello everyone, this is Susan from Suehiles Art, and today I'm super excited to announce a new open collaboration that I am co-hosting with Carol from Recrafted by Carol, and it is a stitching collaboration and it's for one day only. So let me explain. The day that you will post your video or even a picture over on Instagram is Saturday the 18th of February. Now you can let me know in the comments below that you're going to participate, or you can just participate that day. You don't have to let us know. But the important thing is that you use the hashtag #SewMyHeart. That's what's going to connect us all together, and people will be able to find your video or your Instagram post and by using that hashtag. So that's super important. Now, as far as the prompts go, easy peasy. And you know, when I say stitching, I'm using that term very, very broadly, to where you can use a machine, you can slow stitch, if you embroider. I mean, you could even do something, I don't know, I was gonna say with yarn, except that one of our prompts is to use fabric. So you guys can figure that out. You can take these prompts and do whatever you want with them. They're left up for your interpretation. So I don't want to put a box around the prompts. I'm just going to let you kind of go with the flow, whatever it is that you would want to do. So the prompts are easy: to use fabric, to make or use hearts, right? So you could use fabric that has hearts on it. You can make a heart shape and go with that. So something geared around a heart or hearts, and to stitch. That's it. Fabric, heart, stitch. Easy peasy. Do with it as you would like. Yeah, so let me share with you the fabrics that I decided to use. I mean, I knew that I wanted to do like the brown and beige family as far as the colors go. And it was such fun going through my fabrics. It's one of my favorite things to do is when I have a new project to work on, you know, to go digging through my stash is by far one of my favorite things to do. And I right away came up with these pieces right here. Now you can see that these pieces are very shabby looking, right? They're very frayed, they're even old looking. These are tea dyed right here, but yeah, very, very shabby. And that's the feel that I'm going for with the heart that I'm going to be sewing. So this is kind of the basis of my heart right here. The colors, everything, the whole feel for it starts with these three pieces. And so then, like I said, I went through my stash, and what I ended up with was a lot of fabric with different texture. And I didn't plan on that, but then once I had everything, I'm kind of like looking at it and it's like, well, should I be focusing on the texture? So I don't really know. But for example, I have, you know, lacy type fabric. I have chenille type fabric. I have canvas. I have suede. I have the eyelet fabric. I have silk from a woman's silk scarf. So I have a lot. I even have this piece of like a chiffon type fabric, and I love it because look at this fraying going on. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I want to see if I can incorporate this, but this one's going to be a tough one to include, but I'll try. And then I also found this piece of burlap, and I'm really kind of thinking right now that maybe I'll use this for the background of my heart. So like I can cut out a heart and then, yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I mean, that's like a lot of different textures, and I kind of like that. So maybe I'll go with that. But when I pulled this piece of the silk scarf out, you know, now all of a sudden I have a different color involved, right? So now I have like the orange colorway going on. So I pulled out, you know, just a little bit more with a little bit more color. Even this right here has a little bit of that reddish orange going on. And yeah, so I have a lot of really fun fabrics to use, and I will be tearing them up into I'm not sure if it's going to be a certain shape or all different kinds of shapes, but something about this size, or even maybe a little smaller than this. So I'll see, but that's kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. Like I said, I wanted the shabby feel to it. So I also have, let me move this to the side. You know, I have some laces that I've pulled out that I thought would look really good. And so I have those that I plan to use. I have some beads that I took out because, well, you know, with that shabby chic look, you know, beading is awesome, right? And, you know, let me share with you real quick kind of my inspiration for my heart piece that I'm going to work on, and it's this right here. This is my first ever wall hanging that I slow stitched. It was back in September of 2021, and I have this hanging on my wall here in my craft room, and look at the shabbiness of it, the shabby chic feel, right? Between the laces and the flowers, and there's all kinds of fraying, and we got the pearls down here. This is the feel that I'm going for with my heart. So, you know, it's always good to have some sort of inspiration to help you, right? And this is a linen napkin, which this is what I'm planning to cut my heart out of. So I'll cut the heart out. I'm not sure what size. And then I'll be going to be sewing the pieces of fabric that I tear up onto that heart. I am planning behind the heart to use a piece of batting. So I'll have a piece of batting. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So we'll see what actually happens. I don't know. And then, like I said, I really like this, right? So I'll have to see if I can iron that flat. Right now it's doubled over, but I don't think I need the double length, right? I mean, this is a pretty good length. You know, it's basically a hand size. And so if I put the heart on here and sew the fabric on the top, I can have the batting underneath. And then I was thinking, well, wouldn't it be super cool to, you know, do something with that and, you know, maybe make it a cover of a journal? I don't know, but I think, like, look at these beautiful fabrics. They're just beautiful. And these are bigger pieces of fabric, so perfect to use for a journal. And that's really, I think, about it. So if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. And, you know, again, the prompts, your interpretation, whatever comes to your mind is fine with us. Just use fabric, have heart or hearts as your main focus, and you're going to do some sort of stitching. You can use machine, hand, whatever, and you can post on YouTube and or Instagram using hashtag #SewMyHeart. So again, please check out Carol at Recrafted by Carol, and her link is below. And get ready for our one-day open collaboration that you are invited to join. All right, everybody, thank you. God bless. Bye-bye.